Hi, we're the Ramseys, and welcome to the Ingles table. We're going to show you a delicious fall treat today, our recipe for pumpkin bars.
This is my favorite.
It is. You can get everything you need at Ingles, just like we did. So let's dive right in. Everything you need for this recipe can be made in one bowl. It's my favorite part of this dish. Less dishes to watch in the kitchen, right? So we're gonna start out with the most important ingredient in this dish, almond butter.
Yummy, yummy.
Yep. We like the smell of almond butter and the taste, don't we? So we're gonna put about 3/4 cup of almond butter right into this bowl. We're gonna mix all of our liquid ingredients first, liquidy ingredients first. And you wanna make sure that with your almond butter, you choose one that's nice and creamy, not the kind you can turn upside down and it still stays in the jar. You want one that will drip out if you do that, because it's gonna make this recipe a bit more creamier. The ones that are too solid won't work quite as well. So we have the almond butter ready, and we're gonna get, that's okay if it drips, we get to lick it, don't we? We're gonna get our pumpkin puree. So we have about 1/2 cup of pumpkin puree here. And we used the canned pumpkin from Ingles Harvest Farms, but you can also use their fresh pumpkin when they have those come in the fall. You can do that too, but today we use the can. There we go. So we have our pumpkin and we have our almond butter, right, Colton? Now we need one overripe banana. What makes the banana good in this recipe? Do you remember? How do we choose a good banana for a sweet treat?
For getting it sweet.
It has what on it? How do we know?
Brown spots.
Brown spots. We look for the brown spots, right? You can both help. You can both help. Here we go. So Colton, you want to go ahead and put the banana in? And we'll have a different job for you, Kendall. You're going to be managing the chocolate chips today. This is a great dish to have grandkids, to have kids help in the kitchen. It's an easy one. They get their hands dirty a little bit. It's easy to clean right up. So there we go. We've got our overripe banana in there, and then we're gonna do about 1/4 cup of pure maple syrup. Now I love the Harvest Farms brand of maple syrup here too. It's got a nice taste to it, easy to find in the store. So we're gonna do 1/4 a cup, pour it right in, and that just looks like fall. Doesn't it? Smell like it too? So we have that maple syrup, and now we're gonna do about a teaspoon of vanilla extract. Do you like the smell, Colton?
Yes.
Vanilla, you wanna dump that vanilla in? And then Kendall, you're gonna do our dry ingredients, okay? All right, here we go. Okay, you ready? You can help me a bit. Okay, now we're just gonna mix this up. Nice and gentle. The main thing is to get those bananas nice mashed up in there. There we go, getting them. Smells so good, doesn't it? I love the smell of pumpkin. But this is just a nice twist on your regular brownie or blondie. Add a little pumpkin to it for the fall. Okay, that's about good. I like to leave the bananas a little bit chunky in there. Okay, so we're gonna move this over for a minute, Colton. Kendall's gonna work on these dry ingredients. Okay. All right, Kendall. So we're gonna put in this is a very different kind of brownie or blondie because you don't really have a flour. We used a coconut flour here and just a tablespoon, just to fluff it up a little bit. You can dump the whole thing in. And then we have a nice pumpkin pie spice and cinnamon mixture. You can dump that in there. She's gonna work on that. We have a teaspoon of baking soda. Good job. And then we're gonna do that 1/4 teaspoon again of salt. So we have the salt there. And let's mix it up one more time. Okay, told you this is really easy. We're almost done. Just mix it up. And this time we wanna put it a little bit more on high, don't we? Nice and creamy. You wanna make sure all that spice gets really mixed up into your bowl, right? So everybody gets a little bite of it. Okay, does that look good to you? Smell good to you? There we go.
I have to eat a bite.
All right, does that look good to you? Okay, now we're gonna add in some chocolate chips. We chose chocolate chips because we just like to add chocolate chips to everything, don't we? Okay, Colton's gonna help me stir in those chocolate chips. There you go, just stir it in until it's nice and mixed in. And Kendall's gonna hold the parchment paper. It does help to have some helping hands to hold this down flat while we pour it in, doesn't it? All right, got it, good job, Colton. Now, thanks, Kendall. Here it comes. Dump it all in one big dish. Here we go. You think we got it in there? We like to get every last little bit out of there, don't we? There we go. This parchment paper is great for baking. You can find that in Ingles in the baking aisle as well. It saves me a lot of cleanup. So we're gonna pop this in the oven and bake it for about 30 minutes or so, and we'll be back. Okay, so here are our pumpkin bars. 350-degree oven for about 30 minutes, and then we let them cool. These also freeze really great. You can take that same parchment paper, put it on a baking sheet, and cut them into individual servings, and they freeze really great for later. Thank you so much for joining us here at the Ingles table. Don't forget to check out our website for more
tips, tricks, and recipes. Bye. See you on the next video.
Bye.
See you on the next video.